All right, my friend, this is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi from the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project. And I want to welcome you to today's video where we're going to be kicking off a brand new video series on how to heal your body fast naturally. And this is an important video series for myself personally because over the last 30 days, I've had two major surgeries. I had a surgery here to my left pec where they actually removed a bit of tendon and moved around some pec muscles. And I had a surgery to my leg where they removed a bunch of hardware, a rod, screws. They cut my quad open and resurfaced the entire outside of my femur. And this is because I had an old skiing injury 6 years back that this was the last surgery. So I've been thinking a lot about healing and I wanted to share some of these key topics with you that I think are going to help you heal fast. Whether or not you have an old injury that you're focusing on, or if you're someone who just wants to be active as you age and want to enhance your recovery, these things are absolutely essential. In today's video, we're going to kick off the series by talking about nutrition for healing fast naturally. What you should be focusing on with the foods you take, some of the certain supplements and other things. So let's get straight into it. When the body is healing, it is a building up process. So the first thing you need to think about is getting enough calories. And look no further than people who've had a tremendous burn injury. So someone's in a building and is burning down and they have burns. When the body's regenerating all of that skin, it requires insane amount of calories. That's why they often give these people IVs when they're in the hospital to get them to have 10,000 calories plus per day. You do not need that many calories, but you do need to eat a little bit more to support an anabolic building up process. If you want to heal an injury, make sure you're getting enough calories. Now, where do those calories come from? Well, I think one thing to absolutely focus on when healing is to get protein, to make sure you're getting a lot of protein. And there's many ways to do that, which is getting things like eggs, fish, meat, maybe some cheese into your diet. Using a high quality protein powder is a good staple, but there's a particular kind of protein that's very good for healing, and that is collagen proteins. See, all of our connective tissues in our body are made up of collagen and elastin, these different things that get injured. So if you have, like, say, tendonitis in your elbow, or you have some ligament damage, or you have low cartilage in your knees, we can actually ingest collagen and it has some benefit for increasing our own healing and healing production. So there's two ways you can really get more collagen into your diet. The first way is the old school way, which I definitely love and recommend, and that's to make something like a bone broth. So this is a gelatin bone broth my wife and I made over the course of the weekend. We threw a bunch of beef bones in there with some carrots, celery, onions, and after you cook that for like 12 hours, what it does is actually gets a lot of these collagen proteins out of the bones and connective tissue, and it forms this gel, and you eat this every single day. You're giving your body the exact type of collagen proteins that stimulates healing. And the other thing you can do is you can also get some powdered collagen, which I don't think is as effective, but still a really good way to throw it in maybe a protein shake or a smoothie. If you're into anti-aging and you want to increase your healing, it's good to get collagen proteins. It's good connective tissue, so bone broths or collagen powders are a really good idea, and just generally increasing your protein intake. Another thing to think about when you're getting higher protein foods is to get the most nutrient-dense protein foods. So one thing that I think is really overlooked for healing is actually starting to use some organ meats. So things like liver. I've been actually having some calf liver as a part of my diet because liver is so full of not just the protein and healthy fats, but it has B vitamins, it has vitamin C, it has copper, B12, manganese. It has all these amazing things that our bodies need to heal, and a lot of these organ meats are super nutritive. So liver and onions, if you get that a part of your diet, could help also speed up your healing. Now, another thing to consider when you're looking at nutrition for healing is to increase your intake of natural anti-inflammatories. And there are two natural anti-inflammatories that I think are absolutely amazing. One is turmeric, this little turmeric root, it's that orangish stuff that you can grind down. And the other guy is ginger, also not surprisingly a root. So these two roots are really, really good. The way I'm getting them into my body is I actually juice these things. So I have a juice in the morning before I put food in, and it has turmeric, it has ginger, it has some apple, some celery, and some other things. So this is giving my body a nice dose of these natural inflammation reducing compounds. And what I really consider these things is more of like inflammation regulators. If you were to take something like an Advil or a Motrin, that specifically inhibits this inflammatory cascade in your body, but that's not always the best thing for healing per se. Some of these natural anti-inflammatories are a little more gentle, they're a little more immune modulating, so it's not just like squashing inflammation, because we want some inflammation to heal, particularly in acute injury. You just don't want global inflammation. So getting things like natural anti-inflammatories, turmeric and ginger, is a lot better than necessarily taking some NSAID like Advil or something like that on a regular basis. Now, if you're healing a bone injury, I highly recommend you increase your intake of calcium, vitamin D, boron, and silica. And the easiest way to do that is in some kind of like bone maker supplement. So when I was going through my femur lengthening process and they had to break my leg and we had to lengthen that thing, I was taking these supportive things. So vitamin D, K2, boron, silica, a good bone supplement. We'll throw some links below. This one's called like Calcium Bone Maker by Doctor's Best, has all this stuff in there, is really good. If you're healing a different kind of injury, like maybe it's like more of like a joint connective tissue and not as much bone connective tissue, a good supplement that you can look into is BPC 157. So here's a BPC 157. This is actually a small peptide, which means a very small protein that stimulates the healing of a lot of connective tissues. You can take this orally. It's fairly expensive, and there's not a lot of human studies on this. There's a lot of rodent studies, but a lot of people anecdotally have used this and had very good effects, although there's not a lot of long-term studies on BPC. But I personally take it. I believe it's safe. Our bodies make an analogous compound to this naturally, and it can speed up healing. And so if you do want to use these peptides, BPC 157 is a very good thing to do. So all in all, when it comes down to nutrition for healing, the other final important factor is you want to absolutely decrease your intake of anything that creates inflammation. So any kind of like seed oils, vegetable oils, processed foods, high omega-6 fatty acid foods, and you want to decrease your intake of sugar as well. Sugar absolutely squashes the immune system's ability to heal. So if you're getting a lot of sugary juices, sodas, stuff like that, it's going to really detrimental for your healing. Now, if you're getting sugar from some fruits and natural sugar that might be found in vegetables like sugar in carrots, or you have some blueberries, that is no problem in my opinion. You're getting fiber, vitamins, and minerals with it. But if you're serious about enhancing your healing, get the sugar out of your diet, increase your healthy fats, and really just having a lot of meats, vegetables, and adequate calories. So that is the primer on how to enhance your healing. Get more collagen, get adequate calories and protein, look into certain supplements and natural anti-inflammatories like curcumin and ginger are very good. Try something out like BPC 157, you can find it to be fairly helpful, and as well as get a bone building supplement if you have any bone kind of stuff. So this is a wide topic. I know there's a lot we can get into, but I hope this is a good primer, at least on some nutrition considerations to look into and some practical stuff. In an upcoming video in the series, we're gonna get into some at-home therapies, stuff you can do with basic physical therapy, magnesium baths, using hot and cold, as well as some doctor therapies like different regenerative injections and some prescribed stuff that can actually help enhance your healing. That'll be next in this video series, so keep an eye out for that video. Hope you found this valuable, my friend. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments and questions below. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, subscribe to our channel so we publish new videos every single week to enhance your health, your fitness, your vitality. As a busy mom and dad, we are the Fit Father Project and Fit Mother Project. This is what we do. So thanks for being here, my friend. Happy healing to you, and I'll see you in future videos, and I'll talk to you very soon. Hey there, it's Dr. A. Thanks so much for checking out today's video. I hope you found it valuable. Here at the Fit Mother Project, my team and I are on a mission to help busy moms, particularly ladies in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, lose weight, tone up, build muscle, and get healthy for themselves and their families. So I'm super grateful you're here. I want to invite you to subscribe to our Fit Mother Project YouTube channel. You'll get instant access to the hundreds of different videos we have on nutrition, exercise, mindset, supplementation, all the important stuff you want to know about. Also, if you scroll below in the description of any of our videos, you can click some links and get our free meal plan and free workout that we designed for fit moms. We'll send it straight to your email, and we'll show you some of our simple strategies and workouts to help you lose weight, boost your metabolism, and just look and feel younger. And of course, you can also visit us at fitmotherproject.com, where you can get in contact with me and my team, tell us about what's going on with you and your health. We're really happy to help you. Thanks for being here, my friend. Subscribe. I'll see you around the channel, and I'll talk to you very soon.